My name is Gemma Sinclair. I'm actually a chiropractor as well as a nutritionist. And I met Dr. Nyree, we were just trying to remember, 8-10 years ago, something like that. And I'm older than she is, quite a bit. And when I met her, it just hit me how she was exactly who I wanted to be. I was getting towards the end of my career, and she was just barreling out in hers. And she impressed me and has continuously through all these years with her focus on innovation and on finding the most wonderful alternatives for people. I started working with her as a nutritionist largely because I wanted to be part of her practice and have her work with me. Now, I've only worked as a nutritionist here, there, through the years, but she has always continued to be my doctor. She does, and at the time I was studying some of this, but she does the most interesting laboratory tests, ones that you're not going to find anywhere else. In fact, I take my lab tests that she does for me and I take them to the primary care doctor. I'm Medicaid age, and so Medicare, not Medicaid. I'm Medicare age. And so you have to go through all these different hoops. But for me, the only doctor I have really is Dr. Nyree, and this is the last 8-10 years. I wanted to tell you a story today, though, of a wonderful dear friend that I had referred. I've referred many people to Doc's practice, and they've come and enjoyed her services, but this is a wonderful, wonderful story. The woman's name is Victoria Young. I spoke with her this morning, and she's thrilled for me to tell you she couldn't be here. She came in, she had long COVID. I had come in with RSV last year, and I had received an ear treatment with ozone, and it helped me so much I mentioned it to her. She was having some weirdness in her ears, but the worst thing that had happened to her is she had lost her voice. I mean, like down to a whisper. And this woman is a singer. She performs in town. I'm going to skip ahead because it's a happy story. Up to 3 times a week. I mean, a real singer, not someone who sings in the shower. And she started coming here. She started with the ear ozone. Then she went on to get IVs with vitamins. Then she moved from vitamin IVs with ozone IVs. Then she moved up to double ozone, and then she got, I think it's called UVB, ozone with UVB. It's a special light process. Again, one of those cutting edge things that Dr. Nyree knows about. It was like a miracle. She has her voice again. It's strong. In fact, it was last Saturday night she and her husband performed a duo that was hours and hours and hours of singing. So this just gives you an idea of the power of the types of therapies that Dr. Nyree can share. Also, what I want you to know is she works with people who don't have lots and lots of money. She always finds a way. Victoria asked me to make sure and say that. She said she'd be here every single week at this point if she could. So that's another important thing to know. A lot of places that are alternative do not have any options whatsoever for people who aren't made of money. So let's see, is there anything else? I love Dr. Nyree, and I imagine that I'll be with her until I'm not anymore. And so thank you so much.